Hello, welcome back to another fast video. If you notice, I'm in the same clothes because I record my TBR video, this video, and my wrap-up video, last video, back to back. Because, you know, when it's 12 o'clock at night and you're waiting for your daily vlog to edit and render, that's what you do. That is what you do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books to talk about this month. I don't actually think I'm going to be able to get through all these books. Some of them are audiobooks, and then some of them are really fun. And then also going to tell you the ones that I am planning on reviewing this month, as there's a few that are going to be reviewed. So I'm going to start with the 2 audiobooks right off the bat because I'm going to put them on screen. And that is Karen Slaughter's, oh my god, my hair looks horrible, I'm so sorry. Karen Slaughter's Pretty Girls. I have no idea what this is about, but I loved Good Daughter, which I mentioned in my last video, which is my my October wrap-up. And very, very excited for this. I just know it's a lot more violent, which was a problem with the first one, was that there just wasn't enough action. This one could have too much. I'm not really sure. It's like 20 hours long, and you best believe I'm super duper excited for it. The next one we're going to talk about is the Riley Cigars, The Final Girls. This is about a girl who is up in the mountain, and all her friends get murdered, and she gets put with like the disorder where she can't remember anything. And I'm in the middle of reading it, so I don't want to give you spoilers. And then we jump like 20 years later, and she is like a chef, and she's a final girl, and there's like 4 of them. One dies, it sets off this whole train of things, and yeah, can't tell you more about that. I am like 80% into it as an audiobook. Both these, like I said, are audiobooks. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can say. I will have to say that I'm having a Riley Cigar video go up probably on Wednesday or Thursday, so just a few days away, and I'll be talking more about this book in depth because I'm doing a Riley Cigar wrap-up where I read all 3 of his books back to back almost. The last audiobook I'm planning on picking up in case there's also another one, but we're going to hope it doesn't happen that way. That's Life Between Us by Gear Hendricks and Sarah Perkins. Yep, I say Sarah Perkins, it's not, it's Peckin. I read this just recently. And I read Anonymous Girl, which is sitting over there, but I read Anonymous Girl a few months ago, in July, I think, and I really, really liked it. I thought it was 3 out of 5 stars. It was pretty great. Karen Slaughter, even, put a reference here. Anybody else I know? Nope, just Karen Slaughter. And honestly, I'm very excited for this one. I heard this one's much better, and I heard it's a lot more darker and more twistier, which I really, really did enjoy. I thought Anonymous Girl could be more darker and more twistier, and I wanted to read their debut. I have it as an audiobook, so I'll probably end up listening to it, but I might go back and forth. I'm not sure yet. So, alright, now getting to the physical reads that I do have over here. I am planning on picking up the next Buffy issue, which is Buffy number 8, or Buffy number 9. It's the first crossover one for the event with Angel. I don't read Angel, so we'll see how confused I get. But I'm very, very excited about this. I'm very curious to see how all this stuff plays out. And yeah, no opinions yet, but we'll know in my wrap-up how I feel about it. The next book, a few of these are, like, for instance, all 3 of the audiobooks are moveover books from October, which is why they're more like thriller-esque. This is the same one. And this is Night Film by Misha Pesky. I do really hope I get to this. I keep saying it over and over again. It's mostly because of the use of multimedia here, and I'm using a lot of multimedia in the book I'm currently writing for NaNoWriMo, in which the daily vlogs, the playlist is going to be linked down below, of course. And so this is about a guy, I think it's about a guy, wait. Yes, about a guy who was investigating the death of a major Hollywood horror director, his daughter, and yeah. I heard it's kind of slow, but I heard it's also amazing, especially if you can get to the end, and I'm very, very excited to read it. It's been my TBR for a long time, and honestly, I couldn't be more ecstatic. So, if we continue down the line, we'll get to them in a second. Oh, actually, it's like 12 books this month, because I have 4 of those. I'm an idiot. Either way, I have a poetry collection I'm hoping to pick up, and that's The Sun in Her Flowers, Sun in Her, yeah, that's right, by Rupi Kapoor. This is for a, like, I want to read at night type of book, and very, very excited to read it. It is a poetry collection. I'm not really sure. I think it's just it's her sophomore novel. Milk and Honey was her debut novel, and I don't really know what this one's about. My friend read it. I think I actually did read it. I don't remember reading it. If I did, then I'll just read it again. But it's beautiful. I'm very, very, very excited about it. I liked Milk and Honey, but I did read it like 5 years ago or 4 years ago. So it's been a minute, so I'm kind of nervous. I heard this was not as great, as she hasn't released a third one yet. But I saw it in my library, I couldn't help but pick it up. It's also going to be a short and easy read, which is stuff I need for this month. As reading is important during NaNoWriMo, but writing is more important during NaNoWriMo. Okay, so the next one, I hope to start a brand new series this month and read them periodically for the next like 7 months, and then maybe do a wrap-up review of them. And if I do like the series enough, I might do a review style video for it, and I've yet to decide if my reviews are going to be like review vlog. Oh my gosh, but I don't know if I'm going to get that or not. Sorry, my brain's like going all over the place. So we have also The Keeper of the Lost Cities by Sham Messenger. This is a middle grade fantasy novel in which I was told if I can't read adult fantasy, middle grade is still as dark, but it's just easier to get through. This book is super thick. I do need to start it relatively soon, as I'm pretty sure it's due back here in my library soon. Let's see here. November 20th, so I do have some time. And I'm very, very excited to pick it up. It might be like my third novel of the month. But yeah, I'm ecstatic. It's been on my TBR for a while. This was recommended to me by Prue's Project, not me directly, but she recommended it to all of us who watch her. And I'm very, very excited to jump into this series of like 8 books. Okay, now, moving on, I do have an announcement to make. I am rereading Harry Potter. So, if you guys did not know, my journey with Harry Potter is an interesting one. I took a class with a not-so-nice professor my second semester of my freshman year, last year. And it was a Harry Potter course, which I was really looking forward to. And he wasn't, like, that bad, but he wasn't happy with me, basically. So I read the first 4, and then I read the 5th one. I read most of the 5th one with him. And then, like, I had a job. It's a horrible story. Either way. So, I'm, like, in the middle of the 5th one or in the 6th book. But, even though I know the story, I me personally, want to reread them. And what's not the better way to do it than to celebrate the fact that the 4th novel just got turned into one of these and reread the first 4 like this. Then I'll listen to the audiobooks for the rest of them. But, the first 4 are going to be consumed like this. Oh my gosh. So these are the illustrated editions of Harry Potter. They're basically just the book. They're obviously bigger, but they have pages like this, where you can't really see, where it's just words. But then you also have beautiful, but then you have beautiful illustrations and stuff like this. And for Harry Potter, because it's somewhat my first time reading it, it's also my first time ever rereading them, I'm going to be reviewing them. Yep, it's official. It's announced right now. I'm waiting on the next 3 books to come in. I'm number 1 on the hold list, but they could pop up at any time during November. So once they do start popping up, I'm going to read them as they come to me. I have the 3rd book right now, which was sad, because I'm pretty sure people have it hold. Obviously, as we get closer and closer to Christmas, more and more people want to read them. But I'm very, very excited. I'm reading the first 3 to 4 this month, and then the last 3 next month. Or 3 this month, 4 next month. It's going to be one or the other. Another book that could also be on my TBR list, I just want to throw it out there, is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I have never read one of her books. And I decided to go with Alex Stern's story. I'm nervous. I've heard some really mixed things about it, but I do have it hold in the library. I'm like number 3 or 4 at my library, and this will have a review-based video on it as well, as I'm sure some of you guys will be curious of my opinion, and I'm curious myself. I'll probably vlog that style for Leigh Bardugo. Let me know in the comments down below if any of the other books that I mentioned that could be getting a review this month, such as Harry Potter, which will definitely be getting reviews. If you want a review style video, vlog style video, in which I did it for the first book in the Raven cycle, where I kind of do my intro and I tell you kind of what the book's about, and then we jump into a vlog and I vlog my whole experience reading it, and then I jump into a spoiler review, catching you guys up basically on my opinions and my thoughts and what I rated it. Or I could just do a normal review style video, and which will be cut up into non-spoiler for the first half, spoiler for the second half type of thing. Let me know in the comments down below, I'm curious. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below and subscribe. I'll see you all next time for another beautiful review. Thank you for watching.